The eastern sky erupts in a blaze of color. A new day breaks over the Nile, the river shimmers, reflecting the golden hues of the sunrise. This daily spectacle is a potent symbol of life, death, and rebirth for the ancient Egyptians. Nowhere is this cycle more powerfully represented than in the magnificent tombs they built for their pharaohs. The ancient Egyptians believed in life after death. They saw death not as an ending, but as a transition to another realm. To ensure a smooth passage for their pharaohs, they constructed elaborate tombs filled with treasures and provisions for the afterlife. These monumental structures stand today as testaments to their beliefs and engineering prowess. They continue to captivate our imagination and offer a glimpse into a vanished world. The moment a new pharaoh ascended the throne, his thoughts turned towards eternity. He bore the immense responsibility of ensuring his own passage into the afterlife. This was not a selfish desire but a sacred duty. The pharaoh was considered a divine intermediary between the gods and the people. His successful transition to the afterlife ensured the continued prosperity of Egypt itself. This monumental task began with commissioning a grand tomb. This would not be a mere burial chamber, but a complex and magnificent structure. It was intended to reflect the pharaoh's status and provide everything he would need in the next world. The construction of these tombs was a massive undertaking, requiring decades of labor and vast resources. It involved thousands of skilled artisans, laborers, and craftsmen, all working tirelessly to fulfill the pharaoh's vision of his eternal resting place. The location of the tomb was of paramount importance. It was carefully chosen for its religious significance. The west bank of the Nile, where the sun set each day, was associated with the realm of the dead. The pharaoh's tomb, therefore, would be situated on this sacred ground, marking the transition from the land of the living to the land of the dead. Beyond its symbolic location, the site needed to be practical. It needed to be close enough to quarries for readily available stone. It also needed to be on high ground to avoid the annual flooding of the Nile. The chosen site often became a focal point for the surrounding landscape. It was integrated into the natural features of the desert, further emphasizing the cyclical nature of life and death. Contrary to popular belief, the pyramids and tombs were not built by slaves. Skilled laborers and craftsmen dedicated their lives to these monumental projects. They were driven by national pride, religious devotion, and the promise of fair wages. These workers were organized into teams, each with their own specialization. Quarrymen, for example, were responsible for extracting the massive blocks of stone. Stonecutters shaped and smoothed the blocks with remarkable precision. Architects and engineers designed the complex structures, ensuring their stability and longevity. These workers took immense pride in their craft, passing down their knowledge through generations. Section 5, From Quarry to Tomb. A symphony of tools and techniques. Constructing a pharaoh's tomb was an incredible feat of engineering, requiring ingenuity and innovation. The massive stone blocks, some weighing several tons, were quarried using copper tools and wooden wedges. These wedges were soaked in water, causing the wood to expand and split the rock. Once freed, the blocks were transported using a combination of sleds, rollers, and manpower. The precise placement of these colossal stones, without the aid of modern machinery, is a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians. They used ramps, levers, and rollers, along with their deep understanding of geometry and physics, to maneuver the blocks into position. The interior chambers and passages were carefully carved out, often featuring intricate columns, lintels, and corbelled ceilings. Section 6. Whispers of the Afterlife, Decorating the Pharaoh's Journey. The interior of the tomb was not just a resting place but a vibrant canvas for the soul's journey into the afterlife. Walls were adorned with intricate carvings and paintings, depicting scenes from Egyptian mythology, the pharaoh's life, and his journey through the underworld. These images served a dual purpose. They were not mere decorations but powerful spells, intended to guide and protect the pharaoh's spirit in the afterlife. The most famous of these texts is the Book of the Dead. This collection of spells inscribed on papyrus scrolls and tomb walls provided the deceased with instructions and passwords to navigate the perilous underworld. These texts offer valuable insights into Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. They reveal a complex cosmology filled with gods, demons, and magical rituals. Section 7. sealing the pharaoh's fate, rituals, and the final rest. Once the tomb was complete and the pharaoh laid to rest, the final and most crucial stage commenced, the sealing of the tomb. This was a highly ritualized process designed to protect the pharaoh's body and soul, and ensure his successful transition to the afterlife. The entrance was carefully concealed, often hidden within the structure itself, and the passages blocked with massive stone doors and rubble. Before the final sealing, priests performed elaborate rituals. They made offerings to the gods, recited prayers, and anointed the sarcophagus with sacred oils. These rituals were believed to imbue the tomb with protective powers, warding off evil spirits and ensuring the pharaoh's safe passage. The tomb was not merely a burial place but a sacred space, a microcosm of the underworld itself. Section 8. Enduring Majesty, the Legacy of the Pharaohs. The pyramids and tombs of ancient Egypt stand today as enduring symbols of a civilization that placed immense value on life, death, and the afterlife. These monumental structures, built with astonishing precision and artistry, continue to inspire awe and wonder. They offer a fascinating glimpse into the beliefs, rituals, and daily lives of the ancient Egyptians. More than just tombs, these structures are testaments to human ingenuity, dedication, and the enduring power of belief. They remind us of the enduring human desire to understand our place in the cosmos and to leave behind a legacy that will outlast our time on Earth. As we marvel at these ancient wonders, we are reminded of the enduring power of the human spirit and its ability to achieve the seemingly impossible.